What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Weekend Diecast. Here we have another fun episode of XCartoys, and today we're going to be looking at Hongqi H5. Hongqi aka red flag in Chinese. Still feels a little bit weird when I say red flag, so I'm just going to say Hongqi in the rest of the video. So, if you have seen my videos before, you know that XCartoys takes this Hongqi line seriously, so you cannot really go wrong with any Hongqi products. So let's see what they do with this H5 model. I want to start with this regular version, like a street version of Hongqi H5. This is like Hongqi H5 here. And what I got here is kind of special packaging here. Even though the products are going to be exactly the same with any other regular box version, if you buy, my recommendation is just go with a regular box, because this thing is just huge. I actually don't like the fancy box that they come with. I just think it takes too much space. It's just my opinion. So this model number, I think it should be on the back of the box, right here, T614-14, and this one is T6-21. I guess T6 is just the some Hongqi line, I guess. So yeah, I want to look at the regular version first. It comes with a fancy acrylic box, right? I mean, this car is, for me, it does not deserve a acrylic box. Just get the regular version. I'm trying to take this thing out of the box. Okay. I don't think I've ever taken this out yet, so it's kind of unbox experience, I guess. Okay, there we go. Okay. So on the base it says 中国仪器. This is the mother brand, and this is the Hongqi H5. Some silver plate, very fancy on the black base here. And let's unscrew this. The base is just plastic, nothing special. Okay. So, Hongqi H5. It is a... Oh, come on. What is this thing? Alright. It's just a regular sedan of the Hongqi brand. And in China, this is probably cost about 20 to 30,000. So the competitors are Toyota Camry, Honda Accord. So that kind of car. And with that price, still looks pretty fancy, very good looking, and I believe this is like a hybrid version. I think all the H5s are hybrid. I have a Toyota Camry here. I mean, obviously there's older versions from XCartoys as well. So these are the competitors here, just for your reference here. And put this away. So it has a very classic Hongqi front grille here. I think they call it waterfall front grille. So those lines looks like a waterfall here, and it has such good details here. You can see deep inside. You can see those, the grooves, and with a chrome finish, looks beautiful here. And the classic Hongqi red fin on the front hood. So I have another. If you compare to other Hongqi cars here that I have, and see, they all come with this classic, red fin here and similar waterfall here. Yeah, that's looks pretty good. And too many cars parking here. The headlights are beautiful. So see how clear the headlights covers are. You can clearly see those light bulbs details inside, and even for those fog lights are separate parts, acrylic as well. So that's pretty good. And the license plate says Hongqi H5. And moving to the side, another classic Hongqi car wheels. So they'll come with this kind of premium luxury looking multi-spoke wheels here. And another like a red mark here. Beautiful black finish. I mean, the panel gaps are thin and deep enough. Looks pretty good. The side mirrors are actually feels pretty hard here. I think these are actually metal mirror with the silver sticker here. And moving to the back, a beautiful full length or full width tail lights. Again, acrylic finish with the inside light bulbs details. Very pretty. And has a license plate in the back too. And I want to mention that they put a lot of efforts in the interiors in this car. So they have a beautiful sun roof here, and you can see it through that they use a lot of colors in the interior, including the steering wheels have a silver finish on there, and the gear shift area has some silver finish, and you can see the like a middle compartment. You can see the red Hongqi finish in the middle as well, and even the dashboard. Dashboard has a good amount of details on the dashboard. Oh, I can't open this. Okay, well then never mind. I'm going to open this thing. Okay, there we go. I mean, if I can do that, I'll try my best to open every single car, but sometimes these cars are tricky. Bottom, I'll have to see if the base is metal or not, because the color wise it has a little gray color, so I don't know if it's metal or not. But when I take this thing off, I can just feel the weight. Alright, the front screw is a little stubborn here. I mean, okay, so just look at the bottom. You can see the exhaust tip here are like a separate piece too. You can see the silver finish on the muffler, like two exhausts. It even have this very intricate design here. The exhaust cover is kind of hollow, so the exhaust tip actually runs through this cover thing and comes out of this cover, so it looks very intricate. Alright, can I actually open this? Oh, there we are. There's something preventing me from opening. Okay, so something has got stuck in the back. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Alright, I don't really know, but I mean, I opened this crack here so you can kindly see more details inside. It just, I mean, kind of pretty gray finish, and it's a good, you know, reproduction of the real car. So you can see the front seats and rear seats. Even the rear seats has a lot of details. So yeah, I mean, something got stuck here. I don't know if it's the exhaust tip or something. So let's compare this regular car to this race car version. Actually, the race car version is the one I want to talk about the most because this is just such a beautiful finish here. So, as I said before, this is model T6-21 and this is sponsored by, or the team is called, where is it said? It says actually 汽车之家 is their main sponsor, and that actually means the car family, something like that, because it says right here, but it does not have any English translation here. But it's a race car version of the H5. I want to see, let's compare the differences. Let's just have an overall looking at this car. Beautiful finish, beautiful paint, everything, like every details, the sponsorships, paintings are clear, crisp. I mean, just look at the paint transition here. You have this, just look at the front. You have this shiny red finish, right? And then sharply transitioning into this matte finish, or like a, what is that? Like metallic finish in the gray area. And then here you have separate pieces here for the some exhaust. And yeah, okay. Looking at the differences, the front grille, I guess they make this fin a little bit shorter. And I mean, those headlights are all different. And they remove a lot of this chrome finished and just looks smaller compared to a real car. And adding this very sharp front splitter here, beautiful here. And obviously they added this white body finish, all those aero units here. And take the sunroof off and adding the huge spoiler in the back, different wheels, roll cage of course, and they added this quick fuel system on each side actually. If you look through the rear window, you can see the petroleum pipe in the back. Do you see these two huge pipes in the back actually connected to the gas cap? Fun fact, this gas cap looks like a separate piece here, so that's actually beautiful. And yeah, let's go back to this race car here. So you can see how many extra pieces they added in here. First is this front splitter, right? And then you have this like air outlet here, very intricate pieces on the front. And then this mirrors are actually rubber mirror, and they added a roll cage. We're going to look at the inside in a minute, but beautiful wheels, and it has the like a brake details in there, the disc and the calipers, and the Michelin tire print. And I just really appreciate the quality of the paint on this model. It's just beautiful. And the back side, see the wing supports, very thin, and have some cutoffs design here. Carbon fiber, top and the not bottom, actually just the top carbon fiber. And let's see, anything different in the back here. Obviously they modify the exhaust system, so instead of two exhaust tips, they modify into one straight line in the middle. Actually, that's very interesting. And the bottom, they have actually used some red colors for the suspension pieces here, so that's good. For the tires, They are, I mean, race car tires, pretty flat, does not have much of the tread on it. Yeah, the back is pretty beautiful too, license plate, and then the tail lights are good. Quick fuel system obviously is beautiful. I really love the two huge pipes in the back. That's just beautiful here. And you can actually see the roll cage, very clear roll cage all the way around. You can see they took all the interiors, all the unnecessary interiors out. You can see the kind of metal base finish, and only left this driver's seats on the left. You can even see the like a multi-point harness system. Oops. Oh, this flashlight does not work very well. And you can see on the passenger side, there's a fire extinguisher here. Beautiful inside. So at the bottom, this exhaust tip are kind of blocking the screw, so I cannot really take this out. But you can basically see everything inside in this car. I just think this car is such a beautiful finish. I think it's better than most of the I think it's better than all of the mini GT ones, even with the pop race ones, and even looks better than most of the Inno64 ones in my opinion. So such a good finish. If you're lucky enough to buy this in China, this is only like $10, but you have to pay probably $15 something if you live overseas. So yeah, hope you guys like the videos, hope you guys like the old Hongqi product, and that concludes this episode. And you know, if you like similar content, definitely follow me, subscribe to my channel, and I review a lot of interesting 64 scale diecast, not limited to Mini GT Pop Race and XCartoys. Actually, there are some new brands that I review too. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.